Hello, this is Robyn. Welcome to my channel, Heart Guided Intuition. And here is a general reading for the last week in January. It's a weekly reading, January 25th through 29th, 2021. It's a lot of 20s. So I've already chosen the cards and I'm going to turn them over and then let you know what Spirit's guidance is for everybody for this week. Okay. So give me just a moment. I use a combination of different tarot decks and oracle card decks. So let's see what the guidance is. Oh, that's interesting that they came out together. Oh, this is beautiful. Okay. All right. This is actually really nice. I'll tell you in a minute. Wow. Okay. I almost want to pick another one for this. Let me clarify this last one with this reading because it just doesn't even go with this reading. What does everybody need to know? Yeah, wow, that's kind of tough. Okay, it's kind of a turning of the tides. That's just, I might even title this reading, Turning of the Tides. Let's start with this. Interesting, because it's the Wheel of Fortune card. And the wheel is like the wheel of the year is like seasons, winter, spring, summer, fall, like a day, it can be looked at as a wheel. If you look at, midnight, then it goes to day, then it goes to evening, then night again. So, the turning of time. And yes, I know that my camera will show you things in reverse. The Wheel of Fortune, things are changing, things are turning. It's a turning toward something that, new, different than it has been, okay? Might be somebody is waiting for something to change, but this is like a major arcana card, so it's kind of big energy. It's like the finishing out of a cycle. So something new is changing. Something new is coming. Something new is beginning. The end of a cycle, the end of a period of time. And this is the card of the tides. It may feel like high tide right now. It may feel, whatever it feels like right now, it's going to change. It's about to change. And look at the two circles. I think it's very interesting how the cards can sort of echo each other. So this is about the tides coming and going, which is also about cycles. So this week feels like there's a cycle that's going to end and something beginning. All right. And the color card that came out with that is Access Innovative Thinking. And this also kind of looks like a wheel, with the spokes, which I find really interesting. And yellow is that color of joy, of sunlight, of freshness, of newness. Lemon is very cleansing and clearing. So there's something that, actually I look at these together, the Wheel of Fortune card. Look at all that yellow. So this is here. So it's almost like there's something that needs to go. I don't know why I'm hearing that. There's something that needs to go. There's something that's on its way out. Something this week kind of flipping. You'll be victorious. This is the card of victory, the Six of Wands. It's about having come back from something that was very stressful. This person on the horse, was out doing battle. And he's coming back to his hometown, coming back home, being celebrated. He's weary, he's tired. It was very stressful. He's glad to be back, glad to be coming back, and he's being celebrated. So there are a bunch of townspeople here, a community of people celebrating him. He's being recognized as this, this victorious person. And there's joy attached to that. So I feel like the tide is turning. So whatever there's something stressful, something waiting for the tide to turn. And have faith, because I feel like in the beginning of the week, it's more a feeling of just before this wheel turns, and a need to kind of cleanse and clear something out, a time of waiting for the tide to go down and freshness to come in, new freshness. So, coming back, being tired, but there's a joy and victory in what you've been through and what this new period is heralding. This, the turn of the wheel is like something new. And it's aligned with your capacity to love. This is the Ganesh Oracle. Okay, so the capacity to love. I just look at this. This is such a sweet card. Usually, most of the Ganesha cards, and if you're familiar with the Hindu deity Ganesha, he is the remover of obstacles. So, and I see this almost as a spiral. The capacity to love, the capacity, there's a turning inward. There is a comfort here, knowing what you're capable of, not only withstanding in something that's leaving and something that's coming, knowing what you're able to withstand, and then knowing that you are capable of moving into this new phase after the wheel has turned, the wheel of fortune. Okay, that it will bring you joy. Maybe you've worked really hard for that, and maybe that was a really stressful time that you've kind of endured something. But joy, it's time for you to find the end of that struggle. And what's beautiful is the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is that new love, new beginning, having to do with matters of the heart. Is that cup overflowing? It's a wish come true in regard to something that is dear to you. It can mean it's a gift from the universe. The aces are always new beginnings, and with the cups, because they have to do with matters of the heart, they're associated with water signs. They're also associated with water overflowing, love, compassion, family, home, anything that you love. It could mean even a job that you love doing, something that you love, something that means something very dear to you. There's a new beginning in it. And it could involve travel. So it could involve traveling, whether it's a new home or a new business, or just, going somewhere to get that new beginning. It's an offer coming in. Like, come over here, we'll give you this new job. Here you go, take it. Moving from one place to another with happy energy. And this is a great card. And what came up, the fairy cards are kind of actually difficult, but it means letting go. And fairy tales, letting go, detachment, and moving on. So this is a card of moving on. It can mean letting go of something that was very painful, which the Wheel of Fortune can absolutely be. Letting go of something. Like these three cards, if this were a relationship, this is like brand new energy coming in, a shift, a turn of the wheel for the better. The tide's been high, but now it's going to go down, okay? Time for things to ease up a little bit. Fresh, new energy coming in. And that fits with this because this fairy oracle card, this comes up usually from for people, like if they're leaving a painful situation. You're leaving something behind. You're ready to leave it behind. And this card came up also, the Fairy Oracle card. I just get the feeling someone's curious about this. This was given to me many years ago. Wild Wisdom of the Fairy Oracle. And I know that my camera will show you things in reverse, but I love this fairy card deck. And the fact that these two cards came out together, like I really wanted to clarify this one because the other cards were so positive, like a turn of the wheel for the better, you know, the Wheel of Fortune, something coming in, brand new, you know, the end of one cycle and the beginning of something else. But this actually is very fitting because it's letting go of something that was very painful. And I'm really, really happy to see this card come in because it means whoever this is resonating for, that you're ready to let go of something that you really wanted to hold on to. And it's hard to let go of. Maybe it's been hard for you to let go of an idea, a person, a situation, you know, that meant a lot to you. But this Ace of Cups is like this renewed, it could be a renewed sense of yourself, a renewed sense of self-compassion and love for yourself and love for your life. Love for your life. A renewed sense of love in your life. Just you feeling more joyful and feeling like, wow, I'm finally free of something that was really pulling at me and dragging me down. And that when I went to clarify the Fairy Oracle card with another Fairy Oracle card, this one came up and it says once was innocent. So it's about somebody who's lost something, and it can be a sad card, but the fact that it's coming up with this, I want to make sure that I put this up there because these cards, excuse me, can be like really painful energy of letting go of somebody, of letting go of something that you really loved. Excuse me. And this card also is like, ow, that really hurt, but boy, did I learn a lesson. Did I learn a lesson from that? So lessons learned, you know, from a difficult situation. Moving on. That's what this is, moving on. I don't think it means necessarily literal travel, but although it could for you if that's how it's resonating with you, but it's moving on. It's like I'm on to better things. It's like seeing that that rainbow up ahead on the road, and it's like that's where you're headed. You're headed to this new sense of joy for your life because you were able to let go and shift something big. Wow, that is a big week. That's a big big energy for this week. So I would love to hear if that resonated for you. Please feel free to leave it in the comments below. Also, I just wanted to mention that if you'd like a private reading with me, my sale, my half price sale for tarot readings is still going on through January. So as long as the readings are scheduled in January, so there's still almost a week left of that. So, you know, if you'd like to book a reading with me, please feel free to visit my website. The link is below. And also subscribe to my channel and my free tarot newsletter, and the links are below for that as well. Okay, so I wish everybody peace and love and blessings, and just all the best to you. Stay safe and stay healthy. Okay, all right.